Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today the Houston Astros have signed catcher Victor Caratini from the Milwaukee Brewers. I love this addition to come in and be the next backup catcher for the Houston Astros. I know that Maldonado was a free agent. I know there was some rumors, some speculations about the Astros being interested in potentially bringing back Maldonado on a deal that would make him the Astros backup catcher, but this officially puts that to bed, and I love this. I really do. Victor Caratini, who is a way better hitter than Martin Maldonado is, way better batting average, and had a really solid year this season with the Brewers. Is a way better hitter and played like. Maldonado played twice as much as Caratini did in this season, and Yainer Diaz going in this season as the catcher for the Houston Astros has an amazing backup in Victor Caratini. I love this addition for the Astros. 62 games. Also, this is a 2-year, $12 million deal. He played in 62 games last season, had 201 at-bats, 226 plate appearances. Had 52 hits with 4 doubles, 7 home runs, 25 RBIs, a batting average of .260, and he did all that in only 62 games. That is basically what that was. Look, if you compare his hitting stats from last season to Maldonado, let's just go to what Martin Maldonado did last season with the Astros in 2023. He played 116 games with 407 plate appearances, 362 at bats. Had 69 hits with 15 home runs, 36 RBIs, and a batting average of .191. So Maldonado, Maldonado had 8 more home runs and also had 11 more RBIs, but played way more games than him. Caratini played 62, while Maldonado played 116. My bad. I like this addition. He's a really decent, defensive catcher, and he's a good hitter, which is not what Maldonado was. And I think he'll be a really good backup next to Yainer Diaz. And I went over what he did last year with the Brewers. Let's go over some other years. Last year was his second season with the Brewers. In 2022, he was with them. He had played in 95 games, 54 hits, 12 doubles, 9 home runs, 34 RBIs. A batting average of 200 even. 2021 with the Padres, 116 games. He played 116 games, and 2021 with the Padres had 71 hits with 7 home runs, 39 RBIs, 227 batting average. And then the rest of his career after that, before 2021 with the Padres, he spent his first 4 seasons in the major leagues with the Cubs. Let's go over his 4-year career at the Cubs. 4 years, he played 246 games, 677 plate appearances, 600 at-bats, 68 runs, scored 150 hits, 15 home runs, 73 RBIs, with a batting average of .250 and an OPS of 700. So I like this addition for the Astros. I really do like this addition. You compare, the Maldonado stats to Caratini stats. Maldonado did, look at RBIs and, home runs. Maldonado was definitely up on Caratini on those two stats, but Maldonado did played 54 more games than Caratini did last season. Caratini played 54 less games with the Brewers than Maldonado did with the Astros. And also, I really like this addition for the Astros, and I think this is going to be. Also, not only did Maldonado definitely had more RBIs and home runs, but played more, but Caratini also had a way better batting average and a way better OPS, and is a way better hitter. And Maldonado in the last couple of years has kind of started to deteriorate as a good defensive catcher. Like the Astros, the only reason they were trying to keep him. The only reason they were kind of wanting to keep him around with the organization is because he was a really good defensive catcher, but he was a horrible hitter. And the Astros had such a good lineup to the point where it was okay to have one bad hitter next to so many other good hitters when you have a guy like Maldonado who was such a good defensive catcher. But last year, he started to deteriorate on the defensive side of the ball, and I think that started to show. And Yanner Diaz, after start after start, would continue to get better defensively, and it just makes total sense that the Astros need to move on from Maldonado. And I love the Maldonado replacement. You're replacing Yanner Diaz as a catcher, you're replacing Yanner Diaz as a backup and turning him into a starter, and you need someone to become the backup like Yanner Diaz was last year, with Yanner Diaz becoming the starter. And now you signed Victor Caratini to a 2-year, $12 million deal. I like this deal for the Astros. That's for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the signing in the comment section, and peace out. Go Astros.